are armored personnel carriers, and they just got out of the Onne port in River State. Today's date is the 7th of August 2023, and this is what we saw this night. A lot of armored vehicles leaving Onne port, FOT to be precise.
Armored personnel carriers were spotted leaving Onne port in River State. This happened on the 7th of August 2023. This was just around the time the ultimatum given by ECOWAS to Niger to relinquish power and return the former president Bazoum. So it means that while ECOWAS gave that ultimatum, they were already planning ahead in case the Niger junta refuses to relinquish power. Considering the circumstances on ground now, Niger is bordered by many countries. The only way to successfully invade Niger right now is through Nigeria and Benin Republic, because Mali and Burkina Faso are backing the military junta in Niger. They've said it many times that an invasion of Niger Republic will be taken as an invasion of Burkina and Mali. So this means we are talking about 3 countries, including the Wagner forces who are already on ground in Niger. Any invading force in Niger will target the presidential palace, which is the seat of power, and it's not far, about an hour drive to the French military base in Niamey. A lot of people are underestimating Niger and making laughable comparisons between Nigeria's military budget and that of Niger. Some have even gone to the extent of saying it will take a few hours for the military junta to fall. Do they understand what war is? What about the humanitarian crisis that can arise from the invasion of Niger? No one is talking about all this. They are making the step to invade Niger, but not about other contingencies. What about the fallouts? No one is talking about all this. And besides, Tinubu does not have the power to deploy Nigerian troops to any organization, even if it's ECOWAS or any other foreign organization, without approval from the National Assembly. Yes, it is written in black and white in Nigeria's constitution. He's about to commit Nigeria to a serious humanitarian crisis that will overflow into northern Nigeria. All this time they've been calling for war and military intervention in Niger. They have never made a single move to repatriate thousands of Nigerians living in Niger Republic, including those that are living in IDP camps in Niger. They are busy fighting a proxy war for the Western world, while the Westerners have all evacuated their people from Niger Republic. If they think it's going to be easy, why are they busy evacuating their people? Why not put all of them in their many military bases? No invasion of another man's country is ever easy. They can ask Russia how they are faring in Ukraine when they thought it was going to be over in just 2 weeks. What about US in Afghanistan? They spent 20 years and more than $2 trillion, but Afghanistan is still back to where they met it. We are not even talking about the cost in human lives. They are intent on invading Niger. Why? Why is Niger so important? Are they not a sovereign country? Did anyone invade Nigeria in the 80s and 90s when we were under military rule? What about Burkina Faso and Mali? What about Guinea? This proxy war can quickly escalate. Imagine what will happen when the refugees find their way down southern Nigeria. What could possibly go wrong? During the presidential campaign, Nigerians were told by handlers of Tinubu and APC that he is a master strategist. But going by all the decisions he has taken so far, they don't portray someone who is a strategist, not to even talk of being master. From fuel subsidy removal to palliative and now war. He's about to commit Nigeria into an unnecessary war that doesn't concern us. Yes, we have nothing to gain except lose. And most northerners do not support this war. Maybe that's why they are moving troops from Ojo Cantonment in Lagos to Sokoto. Not that we don't have northerners serving in Ojo Cantonment, but maybe they want to avoid movement of troops in barracks and military installments situated in the north. How can a master strategist not know the relationship between northerners and Nigerians? Most of them are cousins. They can trace their ancestry to Niger and vice versa. This is the problem. When you have compromised people in sensitive positions, they don't care about what will happen, the repercussions. They don't care about the country. They only care about themselves and their paymasters, because this is obviously France's last attempt to hold on to Niger, having been thrown out in Burkina Faso and Mali.
Your mission is very clear. Your commander is with you.
Nigeria should simply not be involved in any military intervention in Niger. If the people they are doing this for are that desperate, why not use their military men already stationed in their bases in Niger to do the work? That's why no one should underestimate Niger. When you are invading someone in his own country, they are already more motivated than you are. They are defending their motherland against you, that is a foreigner. Let's even assume they successfully invade Niger and successfully take over the presidential palace. What will happen next if they don't find the former president to reinstate him? Will they continue holding the country without leadership, or will they be the ones to conduct a fresh election for the country? Okay, assuming they finish conducting a fresh election and a new winner emerges, will they hang around to protect the new president till when? Till eternity? You see why this adventure doesn't make any sense. If they successfully install a new president, what will happen next? Do you think the military that wasn't loyal to the last one will be loyal to the new one? Or will they sack all the military men and isolate the ones that participated in the coup? How is that possible? What about if they form a rebellion against the new government? That means the new government will be under perpetual attack. All these will be happening along Nigeria's porous border with Niger. So you can imagine the security implications. Right now there is peace in Niger. Look at the situation. So imagine how it will be when there is rebellion in Niger. It can only be imagined. There are just too many possibilities, and it's obvious that ECOWAS have not thought about all these possibilities and solutions in case they arise. Even the proxies, the people they are doing this for, the Western countries, they have not thought about this. What they are after is just to remove the military junta. They don't want to know what will happen thereafter. What will happen to the people of Niger, or what will happen to northern Nigerians. This is why they should stop all military intervention before it is too late. The Nigerians have fortified their borders with Nigeria and Benin Republic, waiting for any incursion by any foreigner. So from day one, it is going to be hot. No one can predict what will happen. This is a war. This is real life. Reason should prevail now before it is too late. It's very unfortunate that Tinubu is preoccupied with problems in faraway Niger instead of problems here in Nigeria. Look at what happened in Plateau State the past 2 days. Many casualties involved. This is our own insecurity challenge. We have not been able to solve them, but we are trying to solve an insecurity or leadership challenge in faraway Niger Republic. How does that sound to you? Very soon, Nigeria will go into a recession. Yes, it's inevitable because people no longer move around the way they used to because of the high cost of petrol. Car owners no longer drive their cars as a result. People no longer power their generators the way they used to because of the high cost of petrol. So you can imagine the effect on people who earn a living in these industries. Auto mechanics who no longer work as they used to because of the drop in usage of vehicles. Also, people who sell car parts, there's serious drop in patronage because people drive their cars less. So you get the picture. What are they doing to get people moving again? Is there any plan to refine petrol locally so as to reduce the price? This is because when you buy imported petrol, you're paying for the shipping cost, the duty, and all the taxes, which makes it very expensive. So if we refine locally, that will at least remove all these costs and force down the price per liter. It will be unfortunate if they don't have any plan for this because Dangote's refinery coming online has been extended to next year. It might even be more than that. What about the epileptic power supply? Do they have any plan to improve it? Because Siemens just said that the power project they are doing for Nigeria will be ready by 2030. That's 7 years. These are just a few of the major problems Nigeria have. These are what they should be talking about and finding solutions, not talking about a coup in faraway Niger Republic. So no matter how hard they try to divert our attention into non-issues, Nigerians should focus on the real problems and the courts, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. The judges are currently in deep deliberations in order to determine the true winner of the presidential election. Judgment Day is not yet known for those who are still asking. The judges will communicate the Judgment Day when they are ready. Tinubu thinking that he will use this war to stay in office till 4 years will not work. Nigeria is not at war with Niger Republic. They did not invade our territory. So Nigerians will be hoping that ECOWAS and their proxies see reason to stop the invasion of Niger Republic.